Alright guys, today we're talking about 6 takeaways from day 11 of Cincinnati Bengals training camp. Obviously, yesterday we did a joint practice with the Green Bay Packers, and overall, it was a pretty interesting day. Our offense took a little bit to get going, eventually it did get going. Our defense absolutely started out. Other than one big pass give up by DJ Turner, we played pretty lights out defense. Getting after the quarterback, Trey Henderson looked amazing. Everyone looked amazing. But 6 takeaways are going to be Joe Burrow was in attendance. So yes, Joe Burrow was there. He was walking around the field. He was, talking to players, talking to coaches, which is absolutely awesome. You love to see it, man. Even though, again, he does have that calf strain, his whole entire right ankle and right leg actually is wrapped up because of the calf strain, he's still able to go out there and be with his guys. As you guys can see right here, he's still out there, and my bad, meant to do this. He's still out there with his guys and, contributing as much as he can right now. With that being said, we did not get any update from Coach. Pretty much all we got from Coach was that he's on the same timetable he was before. When he said several weeks, he meant several weeks. Now, based on what Coach said, Kappa is good. You're just being cautious, lower body tweaks, looking for him to be back to practice Sunday. Most of the starters will not be playing on Friday. So, unlike most preseason games where you have a lot of starters playing, we will not be seeing many starters on Friday. It's going to be probably, I would say, maybe 1 or 2 starters. The only guys I could really see actually going out there could be Tyler Boyd, maybe Irv Smith. On the offensive line, we're probably not going to see Orlando Brown. We might see we will see Jonah Williams and Jackson Carman. I don't think we're going to see any, Teddy K is probably not going to be out there. Neither is Volson, might be out there just because he is younger. But we're, again, like I said, no Orlando Brown. None of the star receivers. T ain't going to be out there. Chase ain't going to be out there. On defense, we don't know Dax Hill if he's going to be out there or not. It's possible. But, for example, Cheeto's not going to be out there. And none of our, star players. Now, according to Coach, that is actually not the case for week 2 of preseason. So, usually what happens is you start off preseason where you take one series week 1, 2 series week 2, and then a half week 3. That's not the case anymore. What he said is that they're going to this week 1, we're not going to have starters out there. Week 2, he said there might be some starters out there. And the reason why is, of course, because you're coming off training camp and, it's precautionary. You don't want to go from training camp to full game and then bam, your starters are already tired and hurt. Well, not hurt, but they're, hurting. And then they go out there and play a full game, and then they do get hurt, right? So, just precautionary measures. All right, absence and not practicing. While Burrow was in attendance, he obviously wasn't practicing. Neither was Trevion Williams, Logan Wilson, and T. Higgins. Alex Capel wasn't at practice, but we already covered the why. Higgins did participate in the team portion of drills. Again, this is just mainly precautionary measures. There's no reason to put, T out there against their number ones, and then something stupid happens, or someone slips and falls, or someone hits somebody after the play, and there's no real reason to do that. In addition to Kappa, no Burrow, Trevion Williams was at practice. Charlie Jones did suit up and appears ready to go. We do not have an update whether he'll play on Friday, though. We still don't know if he's going to play, even though, if it wasn't for injury, he would be playing. We'll have to wait and see what ends up happening. For offensive line notes, Jonah Williams appears to have a really good day against the Packers. He did. He had an absolutely phenomenal day versus the Packers defense. Jackson Carman did not. And you got to keep in mind, Jonah was going against Preston Smith, who is a very good top-end, pass rusher. So, it's nice to see him go one-on-one with somebody who's really good and still hold his own. Obviously, this is just training camp. It's just a joint process. We can't look too much into this. They're not running at full game speed. There's no tackling, stuff like that. But it does, speak volumes to Jonah playing good in, joint practice, could hopefully play good in the game. We're going to see him in the preseason. My guess is we'll probably see half Jonah Williams for preseason, and then we'll see half of Jackson Carman in the preseason. Also, in offensive line news, Trey Hill received the starting reps at right guard due to Kappa's absence. Hill had previously seen the backup center, but the Bengals swapped him and Max Sharpener, so now Hill is serving as the backup right guard, and Max has been moved over to the backup center. Okay, so that's interesting. We're trying out Max at a new position here. Mike noted that former 4th-round pick Donta Smith had a strong day and also mentioned how Jackson Carman had a tough time against rookie Lucas Van Ness. That's not really good at all because, again, he's not going against Preston Smith. He's going against the rookie. Now, of course, we saw he went against Miles Murphy and really much struggled. So it's not surprising to see Jackson Carman not being able to go against a rookie here. Again, if you've been following this channel, you know how high I have been on Jackson Carman and wanting him to be successful and wanting him to win the starting right tackle job. But it is what it is. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to stress the truth here. The facts of the facts is he's struggling. Now, does that mean that he can't, pick up and get better before the regular season starts? Absolutely he can. But we're going to have to see a really strong performance from him in preseason for that to actually happen. And so far, it's been not the best. Cody Ford had a rough day at the office. Yeah. Donta Smith, Hakeem was strong in one-on-ones. Terrific balance, great balance also from Jonah Williams on the right side. Jackson Carman struggled versus Packers first-round pick. Cody Ford also got beaten twice. The defense dominated, and this is an understatement to say the freaking least, bro. The defense balled out, which isn't surprising. Mike Hilton had a pick 6 on a screen pass. We looked at that yesterday. Trey Hendrickson also showed up big time, notching 2 would-be sacks on Jordan Love. The Bengals' first-team defense had the exact type of passes that Lou was probably looking for. The best passes I've seen from DJ Reader, Mike Hilton. Big plays across the defense line. Turnovers, no plays down the field, except for one big play. DJ Turner got beat on a streak route. So, he's a rookie, okay? He's going to mess up a little bit. Alright, so here is how everything went down. The fight. Yes, there was a fight at training camp yesterday. Eldon Jenkins was getting destroyed all day long by DJ Reader. And because of that, as DJ Reader said, emotions run high and low. So after one of the plays that Jenkins got, kind of tired of being destroyed every single play by DJ Reader, he ended up slapping the back of the helmet of DJ Reader. Based on what I understand, this led to Jermaine Pratt. Well, they got in a scuffle. Jermaine Pratt apparently swung on Jenkins. Jenkins, I think, swung back, and then Jenkins got thrown out of process, obviously. When I say swung, I don't think I think he, kind of shoved him hard. But based on what I understand, Jenkins did throw a punch, which got kicked out of process. Based on what DJ Reader said, he said that this was, just someone has a bad day, someone's upset, someone's in the feelings, and then, this ends up, them trying to start a fight. And as he said, he believes that Jenkins was trying to get kicked out. So this was just him trying to get kicked out of here. A quick little scuffle broke out in the defensive line where the Bengals defense D is going against the Packers offense. Was broken up quickly. Based on what I understand, it was very difficult to separate the players, though. That's what I heard. Let's go ahead and listen to what DJ Reader had to say.
Some people just don't be wanting to practice, man, and you know how it goes. Just a good workout today, though. It was a good day. Nothing crazy.
Did it sounds like you either got slapped or punched in the face? Did either one of those happen?
Yeah, but that's how it goes. When guys don't want to practice, they don't want to get better. They frustrated. They done, got hands put on the first time, so they want to take it out on somebody else. And then, you don't really react, or the punch so light that your head don't move. It's tough.
Yeah. So based on that's exactly what he said. Yeah, there was a slap, there was a punch, and he got thrown out of the process. Nonetheless, though, it is what it is. You know, you can't have training camp without a little bit of fights, you know, and luckily the fight that did happen wasn't anything serious. No one got hurt. No one, you know, had any problems, and we're looking fine. And now we're going out of this, and we're getting ready for the game Friday, and then, of course, practice next Sunday. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one.